What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Vertical Hairline back with a fresh new video. We're back on the Tramp today. I'm sorry for not uploading last week as much as I should have. I just couldn't think of a video idea, but I finally did, and we will be going over 4 easy tricks that anyone can do on the trampoline. This is assuming that you can do a front flip and a back flip. So yeah, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. A lot of more content rolling out during quarantine because there's a lot more opportunities to film, so let's get right into it. So the first trick we will be going over is the lightning twist. It's a very easy trick. It's just a 360 off your back with hitting one leg. It goes like this. This is a very easy trick. Almost anyone can do it. It's the cat twist. You know what that is, but you hit your leg, and you can do a lot more things with it. You can do double lightning twist, lightning twist with your arm, lightning twist with both your feet. I'll do some of those right now. Lightning twist is very easy, very fun. There's a lot of things you can do with it. Combo into it, combo out with it, combo with it. And it's very easy to get rotation, so if your neck is feeling better, unlike mine, you can do half bounce dub, which is very fun because you spin very, very fast. That is the one trick in this video that does not require a flip over your head, so if you cannot do a back flip or a front flip, like and subscribe, keep watching, but go learn back flip and front flip, come back, and then you can try these other tricks. The next one we'll be going over is a back flip off of your butt. Now this sounds kind of stupid, it sounds kind of easy, but it's pretty scary at first, but it's not as hard as it looks. You can kind of kaboom your feet whenever you're sitting if you need a little bit of help on the rotation. You can also get a friend to throw your feet. Now since it's 14, I don't have Jake or Tyson here to help me with that, but I will show a clip right now of me and Jake doing it last week. But it's a really fun trick, very simple, very easy. You can do many things with it, especially if you have a friend throwing you. You know who Flip Like Z is. I'll have his channel linked in the description. Not sponsored, I think, but he's a great YouTuber. He did full off of that on Tramp, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, you can just do a ton of stuff like dub, trip, other stuff like that. Just experiment with that and you'll have a lot of fun. The next thing on the list is different types of kabooms. Now, most people only think of kaboom as getting both your feet out, having it a certain height above the tramp, and then just kaboom. But there's a lot more you can do with that. You can do it how most beginners do it, off of your heels. That's probably the most common method. It's very easy, just kind of scary because you rotate slow, but if you have kaboom down, it should be relatively simple. You can try double off of that on a super tramp. You can also try like full off of that. Very hard to get no rotation, but you can try it. Another way you can do your kabooms is like a lightning twist, but it's a kaboom, so you do one leg kaboom like this. It's very fun to do combos with that, like one re-kaboom, heel kaboom, one leg kaboom, stuff like that. But the last one that you can do is probably the most common out of this kaboom list is zeroing kabooms. People don't know how to do this very effectively. The best tip I can give is stay in the middle of the tramp and don't hit your feet at all, just let them fall. But if you don't know what zeroing kaboom is, it's basically you just land on your back, so you can kill height to do like dub after that or something like this. You can do 0-1, 0-1-2, 0-2-1, whatever you want really. But it's a good way to work on rotation because it really stunts your height. The last and final trick, probably one of the easiest, is seat doggy flip. Now this is one of the first things that you do whenever you get on the tramp. You try a front flip off your knees. This is basically the same thing, but you put your hands down. Now it seems super simple, but you can do a lot. It's basically You land on your butt, you land on your knees and your hands, and then you crumple. Now you can do Rudy out of it, you can do half in, see doggy dub, which I would do if my neck was feeling better. Because I did see doggy trip and landed pretty much on top of my head, so I'm gonna let that heal before I try any other doubles on my trampoline. And yeah, a tip on if you want to do seat doggy dub, the best way to practice for it is seat doggy flip to stomach. It's like front flip to stomach. It's kind of scary. You think you're gonna get whiplash, but you don't if you're completely fine. But there's not much more to it than landing on your butt, landing on your hands, and then throwing your knees back as hard as you can. So that's it for the main part of the video, but I know that won't be 10 minutes, and I try to make 10-minute videos. So I'll be going over my trampoline next, because all of my million subscribers have suggested that. Like, I meant trillion, sorry. It just gets confused in your head when you're so popular, and then you like have all these fans, but it's way too hard to keep up with them, you know, it's just a hard life. Anyway, the trampoline that I have is an alley-oop, power bounce, double bounce, circle, 12 foot. It's pretty good. There's a lot of things that are wrong with it, like the mats are coming off, but that's probably because it's 8 years old. But it's still a great trampoline, especially when I wet it, which I'm doing more recently now because it's very warm. It makes it very, very, very bouncy. So I usually do that a lot nowadays. But what power bounce is you can see there's the main spring and then there's another spring. So it gives the bounce of 2 springs in one, and it alternates. So there's normal spring, power bounce, normal spring, power bounce, and so on. But the double bounce is completely different. It's another mat. Now you can see there's little like indents for the springs here, but I took off the bottom mat because I'm not heavy enough to use it yet. But it does make a lot better bounce, but I just wasn't heavy enough, and then it was getting hard to do certain tricks because of how tight the trampoline was. So once I get heavier and older, I'll probably put that mat back on. But yeah, I think in total there's about 100 and something springs. I don't know. There's a forest growing under my trampoline because of how much I wet it. Yeah, other than that, it's good. I got this way back when I was little, and I was incredibly talented at trampoline. But what I would like is if I could get a rectangle, that'd be great. If we can't, that's completely fine. But building a tower would be very, very nice for tower bouncing. Other frequently asked questions from my 10 trillion subscribers. We have, what camera do I use? I use a GoPro Hero 8 Black. It's a great bang for your buck. Has an incredible mic quality, very good video quality, and it's small. It's like, you can visualize it, it's like this size. So that's not that big. I just noticed that this video is probably going to be about 7 minutes right now. I need watch time so I can make millions of dollars and spend it all on gumballs. So I'm gonna go give you a setup tour, not of my trampoline, but of my gaming setup. Wow. Currently we are in my basement. Just a little house too where you have workout room, mini Acon. We have bathroom, theater, game table, and gaming setup. Wow, let me get the light. So, currently I do not have a keyboard, but I have my Legion computer. What I do is I open it like this, and I use the computer on the keyboard. I have an MSI monitor, 165 Hz, 27 inches, Razer Death Adder Elite, sheet mouse pad, Apple charging cable, and PewDiePie gaming chair. And yeah, I have the folding table because I used to be right here. As you might have saw in our last tramp montage where I recorded the hype editing clip. But I used to be right here, but because I got the monitor, he was too thick because this would get in the way. So we had to go over here and get me a folding table so I could put my monitor and stuff. So we have 30 seconds left until the video is 10 minutes, so I will be giving a very quick Rush Mafia tutorial in the game Brawlhalla. It's free on Steam, go buy it. So what you do is you do side light, nair, gravity cancel down light, chase dodge, and then a nair. Yes, okay, now I'm actually gonna do it because they have to be at a higher percent than he was.
like that, and then you can ground pound and recover. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you enjoyed, more content coming out. If you want me to do more Raw Hollow videos, or the first one ever, then like, comment, and sub, and tell me. Okay, bye.